safe way, get as much firewood as you can, and carry all that. Okay, sounds good. Yep. Take the bus up.
Oh yeah.
Is that better? It's also thicker.
Oh, it's really thick too.
Is it on?
Taking the oath is important to me because it's easy to be a passive listener in these sorts of discussions. It's easy to acknowledge that sexual assault is a real problem on college campuses, that oftentimes not enough is being done both to prevent future cases of sexual assault and to help survivors. So it's easy to become a passive listener and not to do anything about it. But to me, taking the oath was important because it confirmed that not only do I and the brothers in my house believe that this is a serious issue, but it's something we're willing to talk about at large and open a discourse with people who we might not normally talk about. And that's one step towards eradicating this problem once and for all.
Living the oath to me personally means that we are living out our values as sorority women and fraternity men to break the stigmas around sexual assault, misconduct, and just bring light to the issues that surround our campus.
For me, the oath means living up to our responsibility to make the UC Berkeley campus and the Greek system generally a safer, a friendlier, a happier, and overall a better place for students to be. And being a role model for other people to follow and do the same.
For me personally, it means that I know that I have the right to my own body and that everyone of all genders has the right to their own body and that they should know that and that no one should take that away from them.
Well, I didn't just see it as just writing my name on a piece of paper. I saw it as making a promise to myself that I would live out the values that CGEP holds, which is diligence, virtue, and brotherly love. And by signing this oath, I made a pledge that I would be an active bystander and that I showed to myself and to my fraternity and to my entire community that sexual assault is not welcomed here at Berkeley.
For me, taking an oath means that I have a support system and a community of brothers and sisters who care about each other and about this issue, and that we can have open conversations about things that we need to talk about.
The importance of the oath to me is the idea that we're going to work as a collective to end sexual assault. It's very easy to say, I'm just one person. The things that I do aren't going to make a huge difference. And it's hard to see that impact if you're just doing something by yourself. But when you sign something along with every single member of your fraternity or your sorority or your group, you're not only accountable to yourself and to your values, but to everybody else.
Sexual harassment impacts the lives of so many people, so many students, in a profound and negative way. And the oath reminded me of the opportunity that we all have to make the lives of these students so much better and to send the clear message that sexual harassment will not be tolerated on our campus.
The Greek community as a whole needs to acknowledge that this is a problem that happens in our houses. It's easy for any individual house, SIGEP included, to fall under the pretense that it just can't possibly happen here. But the reality is everybody can say that and it still happens. So we as a community need to acknowledge that this can't be something that gets brushed under the door. This is a problem in certain places. It's a problem in our community and we need to own up to that and fight it as a united front.
It's really easy to sign a piece of paper and say, you know what, I'm gonna help end sexual assault. But it's a lot harder to imagine the actual situations that you're gonna have to apply your values to.
I think that Greek life in particularly has often a negative connotation around sexual assault, misconduct, and just awareness in general. And I think that by taking the oath together as organizations, we are educating our members, bringing more awareness to the Greek community at large, and also just continuing to have this strong partnership between the two chapters to really promote a healthy and consent-driven community in Cal Greeks.
And I'm hoping that the things that my members get out of this is that they learn what consent is and also how to obtain it, and realizing that it can be taken away at any time.
I think that taking the oath was such a powerful experience for our chapter, just being able to partner with SIGEP and really break down those stigmas and stereotypes that often surround sexual assault and misconduct, in particular on Cal's campus. Just being able to bring our chapters together, have those difficult conversations, but let it be real and powerful and something that we can move forward with and continue to progress.
We need to understand that it's not good enough for us to eradicate these problems in our house. It's not good enough for us to be incredibly vigilant against sexual assault occurring in our house amongst the people we know. We have the duty to help those around us and make sure that people at other houses and other fraternities or other sororities don't encounter these same problems because people might not be as well educated as us. The burden is on us to inform other people, to help other people, and make sure that sexual assault doesn't only not happen under our roof, but doesn't happen under any roof in the Greek community, and indeed in the community as a whole.
I honestly think that it really starts with education and just making sure members are aware on how to prevent sexual assault, misconduct, and just bringing awareness to themselves as individuals. And so I think as an organization we can best support them through educating them, letting them know what is right and what's wrong, how to be an active bystander and really take action against sexual assault and misconduct. I think as a community, working with the presidents to have the same level of education across boards and just really making sure that when we are educating our members it's correct and having an impact outside of that workshop, but actually something that we implement as members of this community.
As a member of the Greek community at Cal,
I will do my utmost best
in creating a safer and more proactive campus.
Because I took an oath.
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 I took an oath.
I took an oath.
I took an oath. I took an oath. I took an oath.